Today we're going to be checking out the Direwolf from Highwind Amplification. What's going on, everyone? My name is Zach, and as always, this is Fuzz Drones. If you don't know by now, what I like to do on this channel is test out some of the heaviest sounding devices that are on the market. So if you're a fan of doom metal, drone, post-rock, post-hardcore, any styles of music like that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I do post weekly videos and I do want to see this channel grow into something a lot bigger. So before we go any further with the video, I do want to say Cult Effects did send this pedal out to me to demo, but all my thoughts and opinions on this thing are my own. So in my opinion, the Direwolf is a great overdrive pedal for the higher gain type of player. So if you're looking for a overdrive to boost the front end of your PV5150, your Mesa Boogie dual rectifier, or maybe even an orange dual dark, this is a great option for you to get. Now, there are plenty of features I really do like about this pedal, but the two that really stick out to me are the active tone control. So this is going to act like a treble booster or cut. And then you have this blend knob right here, which is going to blend your wet and dry signal. And I think just having one of these is always great to have, even if you just end up maxing it out the whole time. But just having the option of a blend, I think, is always a plus. Then you have these 4 switches on the bottom right here. This is going to really allow you to fine tune your overall tone. So you have a bass switch, a treble switch, a gain switch, and a clipping switch. So one thing I do want to mention is be careful with the switches right here on the bottom because they do get very confusing at first if you don't read the manual. Basically what I mean is these are not uniformed, and why I'm talking about this, I'll pop up the controls on the screen somewhere right here just so you could get a visual of what I'm talking about. So for me, I would think like in the upward position, it would be less gain. In the middle, it would be standard. And in the bottom position, it would be the most. That's not the case with this. Each one of these switches do something different. They're all out of order. But once you get the hang of it and everything like that, you're good to go. But I do want to mention, definitely read the manual, because if you're thinking, like I was thinking, like less, standard, most, that's not the case with this. Another thing I want to mention is this particular pedal right here is a dealer exclusive. So if you're specifically looking for this artwork, it might not be on the website, because the last time I spoke to Simon, he had about 4 of these left when filming this video, so they might be sold out. So now let's go over the controls of the Direwolf. So on the top right here, you have your level and drive, pretty self-explanatory. And then you have your blend control and your tone knob right there. Then you have your 4 switches on the bottom, which we went over. The only thing I didn't mention before is the type of clipping options that you have. So for this, you have asymmetrical clipping, you have a diode lift, and you have LED. Me personally, I really like how the LED works with this pedal. That's what I was using the majority of the time. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you get the pedal, you could use whatever the So now let's take a couple minutes and hear how the Direwolf sounds in a pedal portion. For this section, what I am going to be using is my Orange Dark Terror, going through a orange 2x12, mic'd up with a Shure SM57, and I'm just going to give you the raw audio, and we're all going to check it out now. So that is the video on the Direwolf. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this pedal. I want to give a big thanks to Cult Effects for sending this out to me to demo. Definitely will be using this again on the page. I'm not the biggest Overdrive guy, but probably this year I've kind of become a little infatuated by them just because it's becoming such a crucial part of my overall tone. And I could definitely see myself using this quite a bit in the future just because it is a very nice overdrive. And I tend to use a lot of higher gain amps on this channel. So like I said before, this works perfectly with those higher gain amps. Also, it was a great introductory to Highwind Amplification because this is the first time I used anything by them, and I'm pretty impressed by it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future demos. But until the next one, my name is Zach, and this is